Pani in English.
What?
Say pani.
Pani.
No, in
Potty,
English.
potty.
English word of pani.
Water.
Is it?
Water.
Water or water.
Oh, you're from New York?
Water.
Hey, she's from Brooklyn. And we got Brooklyn.
Yeah,
What's up?
water, man.
What's up, yeah? I don't know what that was.
Okay, so now you say water.
Water.
Yeah, it's
Water.
So it's water, water, water,
And waiter.
Water.
water,
Waiter.
waiter, or waiter.
Waiter.
Na 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 and reveal.
Okay, hi. So we're Bombay Podcasters, and today we're here with Brian,
Hey, guys.
Ryan.
Jeeya,
Hi.
Manka.
Manka.
We're all actors, and we're going to talk to Brian today about what it's like to come from another country and be an actor in Bombay.
That's what we're talking about?
Yes, we're not talking about white actors.
Well, we're going to try and avoid being racist.
Oh,
We're not
thank you.
racist.
Is it easy for you to get work in the city?
Yes and no.
Yes, because
So when they're making a movie and they say they're shooting in like London or California and they need to have it be based in that area, then they need to have people that speak in American accents that look like they're from America. So you'll have a mix of like foreigners, me being white, Indians, Chinese people of all different races, but they have that accent. And if they don't have that, then they'll dub over later. It just depends on location, what they're trying to do.
So that's how you end up dubbing for other expat actors as well.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different Russians here from all over, and a lot of times they'll have thick accents.
Right.
So sometimes if they want to recreate a scene, they'll just have me come in and do an American dub. If it's London or British, then they'll have someone British come in. I have done some British as well. My British I'm working on.
So what was like the latest project that you did this for?
So I just dubbed over for the movie Sanju. Have you guys seen it?
no, I mean,
Oh, it's pretty good.
And your character is?
So I play my voice plays the doctor. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but there's a doctor in this movie, and a certain somebody goes to see this doctor for certain reasons, which I'm not going to say. And I just did the voice for that.
is it
that
because he's
actor.
going to rehab or something?
Spoiler! Yes.
Oh,
So what would you say is like the con in comparison to people who were born and brought up here as actors? Do you think there's a con for you to be coming here?
Yeah,
What's
I mean,
difficult?
so there has to be a reason why there's as Gia says, a white person in the movie.
in the movie.
It can't just be like you're at a family dinner and the neighbor comes over like, hey guys, how's it? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
In terms of the context. So the roles that we have tend to be limited in a sense. It's starting to change a lot now because of Amazon and Netflix. But a lot of the roles we get typecasted as playing like the British officer, that's the big one, playing the tourist, or playing like the scientist kind of thing. So these
The
are
scientist.
Yeah, like the scientist or the engineer. Like there has to be a reason
Oh,
why.
like the international expert.
Yeah, that sort of thing. So there's
Okay.
got to be a reason why your character is here.
any famous? I mean, have you had any Hindi dialogue to say in the movies?
So the only time I had to do Hindi was for this TV show I did called Chandrasekhar, and initially they gave me a paragraph of Hindi, but I could not get it down. I was doing the scene, and then I'd be like, it was a really intense scene, so I'd be like really angry, and I'd look at the guy and I'm like saying my Hindi, and I just couldn't remember it. It didn't even sound like Hindi. I can't even say it now.
No,
And
say something.
It was like Hamar Hacha, Chalo Chalo or something.
Hamara hacha.
Yeah.
Hamara what?
Hamar Hacha.
What is hacha?
Did you mean like bacha? Hamara bacha chalo.
I don't know.
Were you talking to a kid?
So yes, I was talking to a
It
kid.
was bacha.
Bacha.
Yes.
Okay.
Which means child.
So like, so initially I had this huge paragraph and they shortened it down, and then and when it was done, I think the line turned into like, "Chalo, come with me."
That's
But
so
I'm getting
funny.
better. The thing is, if I got on the script a few days before, I probably would have been able to get it down and another language get it down. But for that, we were shooting like that day, and it's TV here, so I think we shot, and then the 2 days later, the show was already edited and online for people to
Yeah,
watch. Like
yeah.
super fast return. So a lot of the scripts are writing like then and then. Then and then. Then and there.
There and
There and there.
There and there.
Then and then.
So, tell us about how you got into acting.
That's an interesting story. So I actually started, everyone always asks me, like, oh, you're from California, why aren't you acting in California? And I actually started acting about 2 years ago when I was living in Vietnam. So, long story short, I was working in sales in New York City.
Okay.
After 2 years, I quit my job and I moved to South Korea to teach English. I was in South Korea for about 6 months. And then a buddy of mine called me up and he's like, hey, we're doing a motorbike trip in Vietnam, are you in? And I was like, when are you planning on doing this? He's like, next week. And I was in Japan at this point, just traveling, and I was like, count me in. So I bought a one-way ticket, got to Vietnam. We drove the entire country on motorbike over a month. And then I fell in love with Vietnam, decided to stay there, started teaching English there. Then I just got into improv comedy there, started teaching improv comedy, and then I started doing acting, first just doing some commercials. And then I got asked because of the improv if I wanted to host a TV show for 20 days in the jungle.
In Vietnam.
In Vietnam, yeah.
Wow.
Which I did, which was so much fun.
Do we
and
watch it somewhere?
Yeah, you can watch it on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Which they'll throw in the link. Go Brian Go, or also Vietnam Discovery on
Okay.
YouTube. You can watch. There's 6 episodes.
So you were saying, so you're from California, and there was somebody that you shared the street with while growing up?
What?
You were living on the same street as?
Oh.
Some famous.
I was like,
Right,
what do you
famous
mean? I was like, what? You know, it's a weird segue.
Celebrity.
No, so actually, I did a TV show called Manka and Jeeya. It's about Sunny Leone's life, starring Sunny Leone a few weeks ago, and we were chatting because she lived in California, and I was like, oh, which part do you live at? And it turns out that we basically grew up like on the same street, and we'd go to the same restaurant called the Roma Cafe, which was amazing. There's amazing sandwiches, and it's all over LA now. There's like 10 of them, I think. So just like a small world that we like grew up on the same street, and now we're both in India, and we're
That's
making a TV
crazy,
show.
yeah.
So like when you started in India, you did a lot of commercials and then movie parts, right?
So no, so
What sort of
actually.
acting did you?
Yeah, so at first, when I first got here, I was doing a lot of anything that came my way. I was like, I'm gonna try it out, see what it's all about. So I was doing a lot of background at first,
Okay.
and then that got boring after a while. Because you want to act. Like at first, when you first hear, you're like, I'm in India. Like someone's like, do you want to be in a movie? Like, all right.
Yeah.
So you do some background. You're like, okay, that's cool.
And you want to give like a background story to your character.
Yeah, you're like, what's
some more meat into
my
it?
arc? You know,
Yeah,
like, but
yeah.
there's no arc because you're just doing background. And then eventually you want to start doing more speaking stuff, and that started. So I started doing less and less of background because there's no point in it in a sense. It's good to get experience and to meet people, and especially if you've never been in a set or you've been to India, it's a really cool experience to see how things are done here.
Right.
And then I started doing more bigger projects.
You've done some background.
Yeah, like so you were in New York, right? And that's
Yeah.
where I'd gone for this Lee Strasberg course. So I ended up doing background in New York because I didn't have the papers to do anything more. Like they wouldn't like just let some random person from India come in.
Right. Hey, I'm here.
Get an acting job. So the funniest thing is that I was in this one project where I'm supposed to be a socialite.
Okay.
You know, like it's a room full of people and they're like politicians and celebrities, and I'm one of those celebrities. And so the main actress, I'm forgetting her name now, but her character like walks into the room. Okay, like she walks past me, goes behind me, and shakes hand with the person right behind me. So the first scene, we were all put in places, and there were like 5 cameras in this room, and there were like at least 30 of us. And I, for some reason, decided to give my character a story. So all I had to do was just mime conversations with the person in front of me. You know, like just
Right.
that's it. That was my part. But instead, I did this thing where, you know, the main actress, like she walks past me and I look at her and I do this whole, you know, like vague, like recognition, like, oh, I know this woman. And then she walks across and then I look, like I turn my head all the way back and then suddenly I realize that I'm talking to this person and I, you know, yank my head back and carry on the conversation. So there's this whole moment where I'm like doing this like intricate thing. And then after that first take, we got told that we had to repeat everything that we did for the next 1 hour.
Yeah.
So they took like 40 takes and they were like, continuity, you have to do the same thing.
Right.
And everyone else for those 40 takes is just like miming. And I'm doing this like, she comes in, I look at her, I yank my head back, then I yank my head this way. My neck was like ready to fall off
Oh,
by
yeah.
the end of the 1 hour. Like, yeah, and that was when I learned my lesson. Like when you're a background actor, just
Just be in the background.
Just be in the
Okay,
background,
right.
yeah.
That's an interesting point though. Like, I think before I was an actor, you'd see some of these movies, even stunt work, and you'd be like, you're not even that impressed anymore. But after like actually being an actor, you realize how much time and energy goes into doing something.
Yeah.
Especially a scene where it's like very intricate and you're moving a lot around. You have to get all these different angles, which means that if all of a sudden you see me straight on here, and next thing you know you see me from behind,
Yeah.
that means they have to film this scene and then put a camera behind me, get rid of that camera, and I have to do the scene exactly the same way.
Yeah.
And sometimes you forget. You have to like trace your steps. Like it's difficult, and you think like I remember there's a whole clip that's out right now on YouTube from Mission Impossible. If you guys have seen that, it's basically Henry Cavill, and he's in the bathroom and he gets knocked down, and he gets up to go like do his like to punch, and then you can see the clip on this. When he goes like this, and then like turns his head like this, his facial hair grows a little bit, and his shirt gains a pocket right here. Because of continuity.
So
have you seen this yet?
No, I haven't seen
And
it.
it's like, how could they miss that? It's a huge movie, but it
But
happens.
poor things, man. I mean, you can't blame
You,
them.
you can't, but I mean a different shirt though.
So when you go into these auditions, do
Yeah.
you see other foreigners there?
Yes, I like how you had to force yourself to use the word foreigner. It's
Yeah,
like one
because
person.
I mean,
Um,
because the thing I'll tell you what it
yeah.
is, right?
Tell me.
Anyone who's white is a foreigner.
Yeah. No.
For
well,
us.
yeah,
For
but
us,
then,
you're all just white people. I mean, haven't you ever had the experience of someone coming and taking a picture with you?
it's a funny story that you asked that. So,
'Cause
I
it
was
just
told
happened.
I was told that everyone when you get to India, everyone's gonna be taking selfies with you, right? And so like I was expecting it, and no one asked me for a selfie. Not one person. And I asked, and I was in Agra, and I was with my friend who's Indian, and she kept getting people to ask her to take selfies because she was from where was she from? Kolkata. And people were like, oh, you're from? Oh, can I take a selfie with you? And I was like, you want to take a selfie with me? Like, where it is. And
That
I
is
think
so funny. I'm so glad I asked this question.
I think it's just because I don't know. I think it's because I'm so tall and
I
they're
think
like
so,
like
yes.
oh shit like.
Yeah, you're very intimidating
Yeah.
to look at. But you
Thank
should
you.
always smile then they'll probably be.
I just look at them and I just go,
Yeah, that's what it is.
oh, what's wrong?
Ryan?
Why don't they say anything?
Ryan, nobody
But I-
wants to take a picture with an angry man.
This is my happy face.
Oh my god, you guys, this was our show today, Bombay Podcasters, with Brian and Manka. I hope you liked it, and if you want us to talk about anything else in the next podcast, let us know. Like, share, subscribe to our podcast, and check out the other podcasts that we've put up till now as well.
This moment brought to you by sunglasses. When it's sunny, wear your glasses. Yeah,
Do it with the ad voice.
This moment.
There was a boy
India.
who had a pair of sunglasses.
3 people started a podcast to wear blue glasses. Tune in next week for the glasses. How did they come about? Where were they from? And where will they go? Ray-Bans. Explore differently. I sound like an old man.